These two teams so close in the table in the Bundesliga. The second against the third, both joined on 28 points. Merry Christmas, Werder Bremen, and Merry Christmas, Schalke. Both of these two teams with a victory today could go within 1 point of Leverkusen. Here two of the best goalkeepers in Europe at the moment, Manuel Neuer and Tim Wiese. The home team in green and white, here from right to left in the early stages with Aaron Hunt and then Jensen. Daniel Jensen, the Dane, with the first shot on goal after just 4 minutes. Aaron Hunt, good work from him, just returning from flu back for this game. On 10 minutes, Schalke in the dark strip here with their first opportunity, the cross from Louis Holtby and then Kevin Kurani. Last week, he knocked in his 100th Bundesliga goal. This was way wide of the target, though. Against no other club have Schalke lost more Bundesliga matches than against the Northern Germans. But on 19 minutes, they were looking sharp, and so too that man Schmitz. Today as left-back, Lukas Schmitz, the young 21-year-old here with the free kick. 10 minutes later, Bremen with Hunt, with Burnish in the centre, Hugo Almeida, the Portuguese international. Maybe wasted this opportunity. Had a bit of room and time. Thomas Schaaf, the head coach, has been in now for over 10 years, watching into the 30th minute, the next chance, this time for Bremen, from Burnish. Young German under-21 international. Finally got on the end of this shot after work from Almeida. So at half-time, the fans celebrating a goalless draw, but it was an interesting game of football between these two, and it got even more interesting into the second half, certainly for the visitors. This was Kevin Kurani, the goalkeeper Tim Wiese committed himself, and it was in for his 101st. 1-0 for Schalke. Now Schalke have picked up a mere 8 wins so far in 40 Bundesliga matches at the Weser Stadium, but took the lead here just 3 minutes into the second half through Kevin Kurani. Excellent ball from Louis Holtby, a young super talent. And then on 51 minutes, Schalke looking for some more. This was Jefferson Farfan, the Peruvian, just on the edge of the box itself, brought down by Sebastian Burnish. Now, he received a yellow card for it. Some thought it could have even been a straight red. Maybe a little lucky there in this situation, Burnish, as Farfan was on his way. 54 minutes gone. Bremen with Mesut Özil, one of the best midfielders around at the moment, was denied by Manuel Neuer. The German international being watched by the likes of Arsenal, Manchester United and Chelsea, beaten by Manuel Neuer, possibly one of the number ones for the German team in 2010 in South Africa. And finally, that man came on for Werder Bremen. They've been waiting for so long for him. Claudio Pizarro has been injured. Came on for Hugo Almeida on 63 minutes. More power up front, you may think, but there's more power up front for Schalke. And it will be scored also by a man who just literally seconds before came onto the pitch as a substitute. Jan Moravec, 20 years of age. Just his 4th Bundesliga game, and he scored his 2nd goal in his career. He took an awful deflection, though, off the feet of Per Mertesacker. He had tremendous delivery from Kevin Kurani, and then Jan Moravec. Up until this stage of his career, he'd played just 47 minutes of Bundesliga football. And then with just 16 minutes remaining in this game, time was running out for Werder Bremen. It was the visitors again, looking for goal number 3 this time with Sanchez. Vicente Sanchez, the man from Uruguay. Well, Thomas Schaaf not having a good time over here against his old rival. Felix Magath, the man who served as Bremen's head coach from October 1998 till May 1999. Watching Kevin Kurani, his man, almost getting another goal at the death. That was on the 89th minute. Good work from Kurani, getting the better of Mertesacker. But it was all over. Bremen losing for the first time since day one against Meistermaker Felix Magath. Last time out, of course, with Wolfsburg. Can he give Schalke their first title in 51 years? They beat Werder Bremen by 2-0.